Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of Venus. Transiting Venus is in Quincunx with natal Uranus. How transiting Venus behaves in Quincunx with natal Uranus depends on the position of natal Uranus. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets aspecting your natal Uranus. But the basics are as follows. The transit of Venus in Quincunx to Uranus increases your need for change and excitement in your love life. If you have a partner, you would like to be a little quirky in the bedroom. You would like the areas of your life where you were previously constrained to become independent and on edge. To encourage your love partners towards new and interesting experiences, even if it means that you may be quite demanding and impulsive. But on the other hand, you will find it very stressful to balance the need for freedom and independence with the need for love and intimate companionship. Especially since all this is now sudden and infiltrated due to connections with other people. What you will notice at that moment is that if you feel that your partner is suffocating you or that he is the conservative type, you will probably also feel a sudden desire to do your own thing, even if it is to seek stimulation through a party or a social gathering or even an affair. Because now is exactly the moment when you don't want to be burdened with emotions or choked with love, but it will be hard to avoid. It would be best to say now, that you are not trying to be too impatient, but that you should at least express your feelings publicly, so that later there could be no tension and strained relationships. But that is impossible. The transit of Venus in the Quincunx to Uranus lasts a maximum of 3 days, depending on the positions. During this period, you will behave really strangely or reservedly, which will distance others considerably and thus give you the space you need, but this comes at a price. The price is an affair. If you are not already in it, it will be difficult to hide, and this could lead to unexpected karmic consequences. Also, if you engage in such a thing, you or your partner becomes emotionally distant or unstable in showing love and affection. So, as we have already stated, this is a very short transit, and it does not give much time to think. The transit happens twice a year, and although the planets are compatible and cooperating, the incompatibility of houses and signs is a problem. For example, you have a relationship that requires deeper attention and connection, and suddenly you want to separate and go it alone. It won't just be that easy. First of all, such a decision represents a great source of frustration, because of which you will be forced to reach a compromise, and this is an excellent test of your flexibility at this moment. You will definitely experience a brief period of instability or drama in your relationship. But things should be back to normal just as quickly as they went crazy. Also, when this transit is active, you will be attracted to the exotic, unusual, or bizarre. Although at the moment you are frustrated by certain individuals or partners in your life, on the other hand, you are definitely in love with the idea of people. You are interested in new experiences, people, or things that might offend you on other occasions. But now your senses arouse your appreciation and interest, but don't be too impulsive. Flexibility, openness, compromise, and minor adjustments will maintain a healthy relationship. If you are single, you are likely to be attracted to unusual people or risky relationships that are likely to be only brief encounters. It would be best to harmonize your wishes, to show compassion towards humanity and communities as a whole. To manage your relationship obligations on a one-to-one basis. Because at this point it will be part of a lesson learned through challenging adjustments. So this won't be a boring time if you can help it. The increased tension and anxiety you feel can be relieved by social interaction, hanging out in clubs, and online dating or chatting with people on forums is an ideal way to find extra stimulation. Try one of the new techniques for innovative work and or a different approach model, especially if you have experienced a block.